Everyone's asking, do I need the latest iPhone with the iOS 26 to start creating content or running my business? Or can I just stick with my iPhone I already have? So let's go ahead and clear this up. Today, I'll show you the truth about upgrading your gear, why your iPhone is already enough, and how you can win at content creation without breaking the bank. Your current iPhone is already powerful enough. If your camera shoots 1080 pixel or 4K, you're good. Most people consume content on small screens, probably like you're doing right now anyways, and not on a big TV or in some kind of theater. So 1080p or 4K is plenty. The real limiting factor behind your phone isn't in fact your phone, it's you not being consistent with making content. So just make that content. iOS 26 is helpful, but it's not a game changer. Yes, it may bring better editing tools, AI features, and smoothless workflows, and it can save time, but it won't suddenly make you a better storyteller. Tools help, but skills win. Your messaging is what's going to win. No tool is going to make your content pop. And speaking of content popping, you don't need the most expensive cameras in order to go viral. Most viral creators, in fact, didn't start with the biggest and best cameras. And even myself, I have a DSLR camera now, the Sony a6400, but I don't have all the fancy lenses that go with that. I've only spent about $1,500 on that camera, which is basically an iPhone anyways, and it still does a great job. Yes, it's a little bit better than the iPhone, but it's not so much better that it's made my content viral now because of that. And the fourth thing is that content wins by value, not resolution. It doesn't matter how crystal clear your videos are. Really, it doesn't even matter how great your lighting is. Although I promise you, if you get your lighting better, the video quality is going to be so much better. No matter what equipment you're on, the value that you bring in the content is what really actually matters. And for me, I literally started with the webcam. Since most of my content was typically done behind a computer, I started with the webcam, but a lot of my reels, I still use my iPhone. Now I've switched from the front-facing camera to the back-facing because the back-facing is better on the later iPhones, but still most of my content, my short-form content, pretty much all of it from the iPhone, which I have an iPhone 16 now, but I only upgraded really because the USB-C plug-in versus the Lightning port plug-in. But at the end of the day, the content that is done best for me really wasn't even the most polished content by my video editors. It wasn't the most scripted content either. It was the content that was the most relatable. And that's what created the most value for people, whether it was funny or just relatable and made them think about their own situation. That's the content that really actually got them to engage with me. Not the quality behind it as far as video or audio, but the messaging behind it. So remember, success doesn't come from tools that you own. It comes from the actions you take, the message you share, and the people you impact. Stop waiting for the upgrade to be the upgrade. You are the secret behind great content.